The story begins 2 years earlier. Jordan Belfort comes from a middle-class family. Eager to make a name for himself, he joins a brokerage firm as a stockbroker. His boss, Mark Hanna, introduces him to the world of high finance. Not just the technical side, but also the culture of drugs, prostitutes, and manipulation. Mark teaches Jordan a key lesson. In the world of trading, it's not about making the client rich. It's about making yourself rich through commissions. The stock market exists on paper. Clients might win or lose, but brokers like Jordan always take their cut. At first, Jordan thrives, but then comes Black Monday, the infamous stock market crash. The market collapses and Jordan loses his job. Desperate for work, he starts searching the classifieds. His wife, Teresa, encourages him to stay in stockbroking, but Jordan is skeptical. Who needs a stockbroker when the market has crashed? Then, Teresa spots a small ad for a tiny brokerage firm. The next day, Jordan walks into a boiler room operation, a shady, low-end brokerage where brokers aggressively sell penny stocks to unsuspecting clients. These stocks are mostly worthless, but the brokers make huge commissions. Jordan realizes this is his way back. With his natural sales ability and what he learned at his old firm, he dominates the room, selling cheap stocks to clients with absolute confidence. His commissions skyrocket, and his fortunes begin to change. One day, at a diner, Jordan meets Donnie Azoff, a man who lives in the same apartment complex. Donnie, fascinated by Jordan's wealth, especially his brand new Jaguar, asks what he does for a living. When Jordan tells him he's a stockbroker, Donnie is in disbelief. The market is in shambles, yet Jordan is making money. He asks how much Jordan makes a month. When Jordan says $70,000, Donnie demands to see a pay stub. The moment Jordan shows it to him, Donnie quits his job on the spot and insists on working for Jordan. Together, they start their own firm. Jordan recruits some of his old friends, teaching them everything he knows about sales. One night, as they discuss business over dinner, one of them boasts, "I can sell anything." Jordan hands him a pen and says, "Sell me this pen." The man hesitates. Jordan passes the pen to another friend who takes a different approach. He asks Jordan for an autograph. When Jordan replies that he doesn't have a pen, the man hands it back to him and says, "Supply and demand." Jordan smiles. This is the essence of sales. The new company, Stratton Oakmont, begins small but rapidly grows into a powerhouse. Jordan's techniques are simple but effective. First, he gains the trust of his clients by selling them reputable stocks. Once they're hooked, he unloads worthless penny stocks on them, taking massive commissions while they take all the risk. This pump and dump strategy makes Jordan and his team filthy rich, but it also ruins countless investors. As the money pours in, Jordan's lifestyle spirals into excess. He buys a mansion, a yacht, and an endless supply of drugs. Parties at Stratton Oakmont become legendary, featuring strippers, wild antics, and complete chaos. Soon, Jordan is featured in Forbes magazine, which dubs him the Wolf of Wall Street. The article is negative, but the publicity skyrockets his firm's reputation. Hundreds of young brokers line up at his door, desperate to work for him. During this time, Jordan meets Naomi LaPaglia, a stunning model. He becomes obsessed with her, leading to an affair. When his wife discovers the affair, she divorces him. Soon after, Jordan marries Naomi in an extravagant ceremony and gifts her a massive yacht. For 18 months, they live a dream life, but Jordan's drug addiction and reckless behavior begin to strain their relationship. Meanwhile, the FBI starts investigating him. Agent Patrick Denham, suspicious of Stratton Oakmont's shady dealings, pays Jordan a visit on his yacht. Jordan tries to bribe him, but Denham remains unfazed. He warns Jordan that he won't escape justice forever. Knowing the authorities are closing in, Jordan travels to Switzerland to open an offshore bank account under Naomi's British aunt's name. This will keep his illegal earnings away from American regulators. Back home, trouble escalates. Donnie gets into a public fight, and their associate Brad is arrested. Fearing Brad might turn informant, Jordan's private investigator warns him that the FBI is tapping his phones. As stress mounts, Jordan overdoses on Quaaludes. In a drug-induced haze, he barely makes it home, crashing his car in the process. The next morning, he wakes up to the police at his door. Miraculously, they have no proof that he was the one driving, so he avoids arrest. Jordan's father urges him to step down from Stratton Oakmont to avoid further scrutiny. Reluctantly, Jordan agrees. At his farewell party, he gives an emotional speech, reflecting on his journey. His employees are devastated, but as he speaks, something shifts in him. The power, the money, it's too addictive. At the last moment, he announces that he's not leaving. The office erupts in cheers. A few months later, Jordan learns that the Swiss banker who helped him hide his money has been arrested. His illegal accounts are no longer safe. Desperate to retrieve his funds, he takes his yacht to Monaco. But a massive storm capsizes the yacht. They are rescued by an Italian ship, which later crashes, killing everyone on board. Jordan sees this as a divine warning. 2 years pass. Eventually, the FBI catches him. His Swiss banker has testified against him, exposing the offshore accounts. Facing decades in prison, Jordan strikes a deal. He agrees to cooperate with authorities, wearing a wire to record conversations with his colleagues. However, his attempt to subtly warn Donnie backfires. The FBI finds out, and Jordan is arrested. Stratton Oakmont is shut down, and Jordan is sentenced to 36 months in prison. Thanks to his cooperation, he is released after 22 months. Upon his release, Jordan reinvents himself as a motivational speaker, teaching sales techniques. In one of his seminars, he holds up a pen and asks the audience, "Sell me this pen." But this time, no one gives him the right answer. Jordan's story is a cautionary tale. His wealth and power were built on lies and manipulation. In the end, he lost everything: his firm, his fortune, and his family. His life proves that success gained through deception never lasts. The Wolf of Wall Street is not just a movie about greed. It's a lesson in how corruption, no matter how glamorous, always comes with a cost.